This is Prince Harry, only son of Mary Queen of Scots. A statesman, a leader of men. We will now witness as he comes into his own, as he emerges as a force on the global stage. His speech at the UN was groundbreaking, electrifying, and we would do well to heed his clarion call. So into the paper shredder with the Magna Carta.
How many of us feel battered, helpless, in the face of the seemingly endless stream of disasters and devastation?
Is he saying, that's kind of concerning though, he's saying he's feeling helpless and battered?
Yeah, he's saying how many of us?
According to Freedom House, our world has grown less free every year for more than a decade and a half.
Okay, hold on. So
less free
for a decade and a half. So that's like what, 17 years?
He's running a clinic on how to convey, information.
Absolutely.
So he's saying, you provide a timeline, a decade and a half, so 17 years. And then, he's being very precise about how each of those 17 years were like less free. Mm-hmm. And of course he doesn't say in what way or how much less free, like 1%, 1/100th of 1%.
Let's just say it kind of doubles.
Huh?
Well, let's say it kind of doubles. So say we're 1% less free the first year, and then the second year that doubles. So now we're 2% less free, and the third year now is 4% less free, right? And then then it goes to 8%, and then I think it skips a year because of leap year, right?
Okay.
I think they roll on a different timeline than we do anyway, right?
Well, yeah, the royalty, they use the Ptolemaic calendar.
But we're exponentially less free, is what he's saying. I mean, do you think he's afraid of putting an actual percentage on the amount of freedom that we?
Yeah, I mean, he's not showing us any graphs. I think that would just scare us. I think he's actually he's just saving us from showing us just how unfree we are by not showing any details or specifics.
So the feeling I'm getting is he's kind of like the shield that's keeping us protected.
Yeah, well, he wants us to feel reassured by him telling us how we're getting less free because apparently he's going to make us more free.
Oh, cool. All right, perfect.
I mean, apparently. I think,
I'm with it.
He almost seems like he's campaigning on the freedom ticket.
When I saw the date.
Is that
August 1st, 1970.
Can you roll that back? Roll it back.
Back it up? Yeah.
Yeah, just back it up a little bit.
Like
There's
here?
not a lot of people there.
Oh, yeah. That's interesting. I wonder why. Maybe there's a baseball game or something. Look at that.
Whoa.
That's another angle. See, there's the future king. And look at
Were they not? Oh my God. Were they
look
not
at that. That's sad. I thought this angle would show a little bit more of a crowd, but that actually shows less of a crowd.
Wow.
I'm surprised. That's kind of sad, actually. Let me see. There's another angle.
I mean, let me ask you this: did people know he was speaking that day?
Someone messed up. Did his publicist mess up or something?
Does he have a publicist?
Well, he needs a publicist. Maybe he needs a new publicist.
Yeah.
Maybe we should be his publicist. What would we do to help?
Oh, I know.
Can we help this guy out? Poor guy.
They probably didn't advertise this at all, right?
Like commercials?
You flyer. You're in New York.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Do you remember? Remember when we were playing? Was it Roma or was it Copio? I can't remember. Remember, it was an off night.
Yeah.
Right. We had maybe 5 people there.
I remember those days.
But remember, we played 2 weeks later, the same spot, same night.
After a big flyering campaign?
Yeah, we flyered, and then we went from 5 people to almost 16 people.
Oh, man, that's 10 times as much.
Anyway,
so I was thinking, though, like Prince Harry's talking about feeling people's pain. It actually might lend itself to interesting graphics on the front of the flyer. You know those death metal bands that have those crazy logos? So it just looks like, like driftwood, a pile of driftwood.
Yeah.
So I know a guy that does graphic design, and he can do a death metal logo for Prince Harry for, I don't know, maybe $20. Like maybe a battle axe and a decapitated goblin head.
Maybe we can go back like to the 1700s, and like kind of like do something like anti-French. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah.
Like maybe a battle axe.
Okay.
Decapitating the three musketeers.
Right. Why would he do that though?
Because they're the enemy. I mean, look.
This is the flyer. I got it.
Right. Okay.
So,
Okay. Go ahead.
Zombie Marie Antoinette holding cake and about to eat it, but before she can take a bite, the guillotine slices her head off.
If you want cake, King Harry is your guy.
And
I don't know.
Oh, donuts. Donuts provided after the show. After the show?
Maybe,
donuts?
yeah, maybe. I mean, do you think? I mean, how much do you think? How many? Like, what is a donut?
I don't know what his budget is.
Well, what? Like 50? Like a donut's like 50 cents, right?
I don't even know what these things are called.
Oh, those are the flappy. Yeah.
The flappy people, the flappy happy guys.
Ooh. Yeah.
Why don't we put like in front of the UN? This is a great idea. Like, I don't know how much these things run, but if he can afford.
If he can afford donuts, I think we sacrifice some of the donut fund for two of these.
Maybe just like half the donuts, cut the donuts budget in half, get a few of these guys,
right?
And it could just make a sign that says, Prince Harry, big speech, big UN climate change speech. Come one, come all.
I think we could go by the day or by the week when you rent these things out.
Yeah. The only thing I just realized is the climate change aspect might be kind of problematic, because this is obviously you have to plug it in.
Can you get we can get a solar powered generator.
We can get it off the grid. I mean, maybe put a windmill on it. Or I could just sit there on a bike.
That's what I was gonna say. Can you like, we can do pedal power, right?
Pedal power, yeah. Just get a few guys on a bike.
Okay, what if we did this? Okay, check this out. We get a sponsorship. Okay. We get we'll talk to like Planet Fitness, Gold's Gym, something like that, right?
We can get a whole bunch of people doing a spinning class, like right next
spin
to that
class,
sign.
Generating power to show how we can generate power.
Climate conscious we are, yeah.
Right. We can have them advertise like Prince Harry brought to you by Planet Fitness.
Yeah.
Right.
And speaking of spinning,
one
other thing I thought of is maybe we can get a guy doing a twirly sign.
Is this like for directions to the UN, or is this
like,
just
come
to
the
bring
UN,
attention?
see Prince Harry. He's speaking today. Can you imagine?
Could we get an army of these guys?
Yeah.
Right. And they can walk through like New York, twirling these signs like what do you call it? The Pied Piper.
That'd be great. The only thing I just thought of a problem with that.
What?
If the arrow's pointing in all these different directions, how do you know which way to go?
You start a line like this, right? This guy is dancing, following this guy, and then that
and people come up and be like, "What the hell's going on here? These people are going off the hook. Why are you so excited? What's so exciting?"
And then can you imagine like 10 of these guys leading an army of breakdancers into the UN?
Yeah, we can actually start the speech. No one's there, and Prince Harry's like, "Oh, what happened? No one likes me. No one appreciates me."
Right.
And then we save the day. We get this guy coming in with his twirly sign. Oh, and remember back in junior high, back when the administration of the school really wanted to pump us up to sell chocolate?
Dude, Def Leppard.
And what else would we need apart from Def Leppard?
Oh, candy. Oh, that's right.
Can you imagine you saw this guy on the subway in New York and you're like, what the hell's going on with this guy with all these moves?
It's like you see a dancing monkey on the subway like this, right? Breakdancing.
Yeah.
Then you're like, what's going on here? And why is he
I really
wearing,
need to follow and find out what's going on.
Right.
Like, look, I already bought the domain name for Prince Harry, HARY.biz for your presidential campaign. That's why he has a gorilla mascot, Prince Harry, princeharry.biz. That could be his like theme mascot. That could be his familiar spirit.
Dude, hear me out on this one.
Yeah.
Right? Reapproach him. Everything stays the same, right? We've got the sign twirlers, we got the flappy guys, we got the breakdancing gorilla in the subway, right? And we take him to the subway and we'll start at like Grand Central Station or whatever.
And he could just have a sign or a T-shirt that says princeharry.biz.
Right. Like everyone's following this gorilla, right?
Yeah.
The gorilla gets on stage and it's like starts going like he like holds up, he mimes Harry, right? He takes a mask off and it's Harry.
Ooh.
He
could be doing backflips and like Pied Piper leading all these people, and he goes, "I'm going to take you to Harry." So people are thinking, they're like, "Oh, what's going on?" And then everyone's like, "Harry," and then he just rips off the mask and it's him.
Here I am.
And then he's like, "Climate change protocols. Day one. Once I'm in office, bam. This climate ain't changing anymore." It could also be a nod to Planet of the Apes and be like, you know, all the people are going to be like, we want this new ape-led society. And then the double entendre could come when, hey, you want to be led by someone Harry? I'm Harry.
Boom.
Check me out.
Man.
Unmask Harry. But the best thing
is so many people.
I mean, if this is successful and he becomes King of the United States after being King of England, think about it. We probably won't even have to work again because he'll say, approach the throne.
Do you think
two sheds and Raymond luxury yacht approach the throne, and we would approach the throne. We could kneel and he would dub us Duke of New Jersey,
Duke of Reno or something like that.
If he just wants the flyering and he doesn't even want the death metal logo, just like maybe just in crayon, Prince Harry, and not even we don't even need to go to Kinko's. Just like, you know, collect I don't know, old envelopes, honestly, just the back of an envelope. Prince Harry, UN building, 5 o'clock.
I mean,
and just tape it up like, you know, at 7-Eleven nearby on the.
You know what? After talking this through, I say we go all or nothing.
Okay, all or nothing.
You know,
it'd be like take it or leave it. This can get you elected.
This is gonna get you elected, or this is gonna be, you know,
because anything else is just like you don't even want it. You're not even hungry.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like you're thinking small. You're thinking way too small.
Right.
No, and I think that if he doesn't want to like play ball, right? Mm-hmm. He becomes our enemy.